towards Cold Harbor. I can
He
use one of
claims
his
not to
anchors
know
to
his
return us
name.
to
He
Tamriel,
claims that his
but
name
you
is
must
lost to
lead
him.
me to it.
But that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Later on in the game, you find out who he is, and you find out he was holding it back from you because he was ashamed. Huh. So he's blatantly lying to you before you even find out anything of what's going on. Interesting.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
I never realized that. It's interesting going back and revisiting storylines of things that you've already played through or watched already, because you see things that you've never actually noticed before. Like in here, I remember playing it the first time, and he's like, "Oh, I don't even know my name." I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever, big deal," and going on. And then later finding out who he is, and I'm like, well, okay. And everyone's like, he doesn't know me. How dare he do that? Aren't you upset? I was like, well, whatever. He was doing whatever he... But now that I've actually seen it, I know what's going on.
The mortal
it's like...
thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Oh, God.
Come, I will protect you.
Okay, I can't do this first question. What the... He's not the biggest deal. I hate that ability of his.
A moment. Listen.
Cool. Oh. Alright. Here it is. This is how it works. As you can see, this is my cast off iron greatsword. 198, level 1. This is a iron sword. Well, maybe they're the same damage because they're both, or similar damage because they're both given to me and not actually earned. But basically what I've noticed whenever they first rolled out the ability to steal anything you want was that about that far was that the items you picked up were even less worth than the items you actually bought.
To lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard, a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
You don't know your name, but you know how to summon an ethereal shard that connects me to Nirn in a Daedric dimension that Molag Bal is trying to absorb Nirn into. Okay. You can break through all the protections that Molag Bal is trying to break through without even any effort whatsoever after you got free from prison. Okay. Whatever you say. Hey, I love this game, but there are some little questionable things, but there are these questionable things in games like this. Come on, summon it.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your
second.
blessing. There,
Wait,
quickly, collect the sky shard.
I remember there being a lot more lootable things. Yeah, I think they cut down on the lootable things. Because one of the things you can basically do is start a new character, jump into the tutorial, this area, run through, loot everything, throw it into your bank, delete your character and make a new one and run through it again. And after doing that a few times, you can actually have enough supplies to start a character out and have a pretty good starting point.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied.
Stand back, Sauron to the front. Yep.
Hurry! We must go now!
Yep. Second largest of the Somerset Isles, Eredon has always served the High Elves as a buffer between their serene archipelago and the turmoil of Tamriel. The Altmer of Eredon have been hardened by generations of repelling invaders, pirates, and plagues. Talk to the prophet.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold...
I just went on a whole entire rant about how you didn't answer my question. I totally forgot I had muted my headphones because I was coughing a few seconds ago. So be prepared for that. That will probably happen quite regularly. When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that. Not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path, but perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
And there are others who would join me in this?
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor.
One of the things I really like about this game is that the numerous of people that are like you, they're like you because they were also in that prison. They were also being rescued. Like, you're not the only person, you're not the only soul shriveled trying to get his soul back. And that's a part of the storyline. They're like, yeah, dude, like he's just saying that there are many people out there, they'll rise up and fight the darkness. They're pretty much the same storyline as you. Except you're the one that's gonna stop Mannimarco, not them. But in their reality, they're the ones gonna stop Mannimarco, not me. How do I find whoever rescues me? Whoever rescued me from the sea?
You were dragged ashore on an island beach, but I sense that you are now aboard a ship in port. Go ashore and seek out the captain of the vessel. Perhaps he or she can point you toward the charitable spirit who was responsible for your rescue.
Alright, let's see. No, that's not what I want. Oh. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. Trying to change the settings so I don't see that border around my image. Include microphone audio in broadcast, yes. Include party audio in broadcast, no. Just, oh wait, yes. Play audio in broadcast, players in the party who want to include their voice in the broadcast must set party settings. Allow your voice to be shared to allowed. Okay. Display message to spectators and spectators' comments. Oh, I want to say no. Let's see. Let's try that. Huh. Alright. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that was it. Perfect. Alright. So, sorry, I'm waiting for the stream to catch up. Ew. What the fuck? What's that? Okay. I have no idea what that black box was on the screen whenever it came back up. Alright, so because I'm doing that, let's put it into theater mode. Alright, so that way I have best of both. I can see the stream, it's playing nicely. And let's see how well it sounds. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just testing out audio arrangements. Give me a second. Oh my god, I hate the way that I sound. Is this how my voice really sounds? Hopefully it's just the allergies kicking in. It sounds like I'm really nasal in my voice, but you never sound like the way you actually sound. Well, I mean, you never sound the way you actually sound to yourself. That's what I was trying to say. But anyways, that's beside the point. We need to find the guy that will take us to Khenarthi's Roost. That is the starting area. I could skip the starting area. You see, when this game first came out, it started you off in Khenarthi's Roost, or whatever your starting area would be. I mean, you started off in Skyrim, in this little island on Skyrim. I want to say it was even in the DLC of